my pay grade here. But two problems with this trade deadline. Number one, I like the fact we've only got one trade deadline. I just wish it was August 15th.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because by August 15th, there are only 6 weeks left in the season. You know then if you're a pretender or a contender.
Right.
Secondly, and it's great for the game, but it sucks for fantasy, is all these teams. There are only 8 teams in the major leagues out of 30 who are eliminated from playoff contention right now. 8.
Right. Oh, I know.
And do you really want these players on these bad teams? Here's you a match, though. I want to throw this at you. Of course, he can't field a lick, all right? But what about Domingo Santana?
Oh, God.
He can't field a lick, but he can hit. But can you imagine him playing in San Francisco in that spacious outfield? Oh, my gosh. But he can hit. And Seattle wants to trade.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good point. I don't know what Seattle gains by getting Jeff Samardzija.
They gain nothing, but, I mean, for the same reason, they probably want to play Fraley in the outfield. So if they trade Santana, is there a rookie down the road that I'm not aware of for San Francisco? That's the thing. I don't think their farm system's any good either.
Well, yeah, I mean, Helio Ramos is a center fielder.
Right.
But he's 2 years away, and that kid's going to be really good. So there are some other guys. That's the tough thing about doing these shows, right? Is
yeah, I mean, and I'm throwing stuff at you, and I know, but it's just interesting. The Giants, to me, my whole point is now you got a team that wants to believe, or I guess their fan base wants to pretend or believe that they've actually got a chance, but they really don't because they can't make any move because they don't have anything to move with.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's necessarily true, so I'm pulling them up right now, Arn.
All right.
Obviously Joey Part. Helio Ramos, like I said, is an outfielder. Marco Luciano is really supposed to be a pretty good shortstop, so he's someone who I doubt they'd move. He's only 18 years old, but he's he's really doing well rookie ball. He's 333, 7 homers, and 5 stolen bases as an 18-year-old. So they really like him. Looking down through here, no one's really popping off. But, that's not – it's interesting. I think Brian Reynolds was a Giant prospect. They kind of do things differently in San Francisco, right?
Very much so.
Brian Reynolds has been a hell of a player for Pittsburgh. But he didn't have, he wasn't this highly touted prospect, and they got him for McCutchen. That was part of the McCutchen deal.
Right.
And, the kid's really good. He's a contact hitter. He's a little spark plug. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe a lot of these guys are kind of that for them, But the names certainly don't jump off the page. Again, the first 3 or 4 here are, I know Bart and Ramos are obviously the 2 ones that they're not going to give up, and it sounds like Luciano's in that ilk as well.
Well, I'm going to let you off the hook. I'm going to get you off of San Francisco because the bottom line is they really probably don't have anything to trade that anybody wants. And if they did, their trade partners are so limited. So here you go. Here's a team you really have thought a lot of over the years. We've talked about them a lot this year. They're 3.5 games out of the second wild card in the National League. The Pittsburgh Pirates. I'll make it easy. I'll make it easy on you. San Francisco was hard. The Pirates.
Yeah.
Are they contenders, pretenders?
I could talk all day on this, right? Pittsburgh's your perfect example of resetting. I don't think they should tear it down. I don't think they should rebuild. I think they're fine where they are. I think the key to Pittsburgh's season is getting a good haul for Felipe Vasquez. And I think that haul comes from the Dodgers or from the Braves. So I'm predicting to you that Vasquez is going to get traded to one of those 2 teams. Now, what's it going to take to sign Felipe Vasquez, Arnie? What do you think?
I think you're talking high rent district of prospects. You may talk about Dodgers. You may talk about another team. If the Dodgers desperately need a back end pitcher, Vasquez would be such a great compliment to Jansen, who is not the player he was. And so, how high do you go? Do you go for a Lux? Do you go for a catcher in the Dodger system? They have two. One you feel more strongly about than the other. I don't think the Dodgers trade Lux, but do they if they feel they can finally win the World Series this year?
Here's the thing, okay? So when you're talking about a guy with the talent, so go back to Mark Melancon. What the Pirates need to do is the same thing they did with Mark Melancon. They got Felipe Vasquez in that trade. They got three players, and I'm not going to go back and try and regurgitate it because I don't remember and I don't feel like fishing for it. They got three players that helped them for the next decade out of that deal, right? So, if you want to go down the LA path, if I'm the Pirates, I want one Major League ready player, and I want two of your best prospects. One of them elite, the second one just below elite. So who am I talking about?
You're talking about Ruiz. You want Ruiz, don't you?
I am talking about Ruiz, absolutely. But I need that next closer. So to me, if I'm the Pirates, I want Julio Urias, I want Keibert Ruiz, and I want one of your second-tier pitchers.
If you can get Ruiz and Urias from the Dodgers, Urias, to me, is only tapping on his talent. Ruiz is awesome. I mean, if you could get that catcher, and Cervelli said I don't want to catch anymore. I don't know, but if they could pull that off, I think that's it. I think that's the trade. Now, if you're dealing with Atlanta, how much starting pitching can you want? Oh, you love it. You love talking about the Braves.
You're setting me up, man. You're setting me up.
So go that same path.
Yeah.
Major League ready. Who is a Major League ready Brave and a top tier prospect if you make that trade with Atlanta?
If I'm dealing with Atlanta, I want AJ Minter. He is the corner piece to this trade. In addition to AJ Minter, I'll let you choose Kyle Wright, Ian Anderson, or Bryce Wilson. I want one of those three pitchers.
I want Anderson if those are my two choices.
Yeah. Okay? And then on top of that, I realize we're kind of gouging you on the front end, right? I want William Contreras.
The catching prospect.
Yeah.
So
because they just drafted Shea Langoliers from Baylor. He's an extra commodity at this point. They would flip him quite easily to get that closer.
So you'd come away with a catcher who's almost Major League ready, probably a year away. You're going to come away with a pitcher who is Major League ready, Anderson.
Right.
And come away with a closer who's already in the Major Leagues, Minter.
And he doesn't have to close right now, Arnie. He can ease his way into that role. You got Kyle Crick. You got other options. And you just let him grow. Because he's still a kid.
And the Braves can do that because they have the minor league talent to do it, as do the Dodgers.
Yeah. So that's right. So by doing that, Arnie, my point to all of this, by doing that, you're not rebuilding. You're going to use, in both cases, you're going to use two of those three players by the end of this year. You're going to use one immediately, and you're going to use the second one in the next month or so. And the third one next year. You're adding a third of your team by making that trade.
Can I throw a third potential trade partner with the Pirates at you?
Yeah.
You're going to love this one because they traded with them about a year or so ago.
Oh Jesus, here we go.
Tampa. Yeah, they're great trade partners. I mean, Tampa is it's sort of the inverse of what happened, right? I mean, you're going to give them the closer, and now you're going to take away Tampa's prospects. Whereas,
if I'm Neil Huntington, I don't even go that route. I'm just so ashamed of myself. But sure, let's do it.
Isn't it some kind of vindication, though, Chappie? You know, you traded away Chris Archer, this great Cy Young Award 5.75 ERA pitcher, and you give up Austin Meadows, and you give up, oh my gosh, you give up the greatest starting pitcher until he got hurt this year in the American League. Okay, so you get vindication. You trade them your closer, and you pick their farm. They got them ready. They're ready. They got guys ready right now.
It's like trying to beat that kid that's smarter than you at just spelling bee. It's just not going to happen. But sure, I'll act as a sit-in negotiator for the Pirates. How about that? So it's not totally inept.
But we do agree. I'm saying this to pick at you a little bit because we have talked about that trade so much. But the thing is, Tampa needs a back end guy that's shut down. They don't really have it. I mean, they have Alvarado. Is he really shut down? Do you believe in Pagan?
He is actually.
But he's a head case, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, he's a head case. Pagan.
He's shut down because he's a head case.
So if you get a Vasquez to go in that bullpen, you've got the shutdown guy who's not a head case. Just throwing that at you. I like the Dodgers. The Dodgers and Braves make more sense.
Right. Well, and the Rays are certainly going to be buyers, and they certainly have the artillery. I'll tell you, I don't think it'll fit as quite as natural with the Rays though, because I'm looking down through here. The guys that I would want that they have with it, Nate Lowe, they're not going to get rid of him, and Josh Bell's at first base. So Shane Bass is a guy in Tampa that I really love, but they just gave him away. They're not going to give him back, and they'd be stupid to, right?
Exactly.
So it's really kind of limiting. So I'm looking here at Jesus Sanchez. I know he was has a lot of power, but he's kind of fallen on tough times a little bit. He's only hit 275 in AAA. I know you got to see him probably a couple times. He's at Durham.
Yeah, I like him a lot. He was better last year than this year as a prospect, but he's got potential. But I don't know that he's major league ready. And you're talking about these other guys for the Dodgers and the Braves who are major league ready right now.
And let's be totally honest, the Rays aren't giving up Brandon McKay. They're not giving up Nate Lowe. They're not giving those guys up. They'd be stupid to.
Absolutely.
Wander Franco, they're not giving up.
Never.
They'd be stupid to.
Never.
So you're looking at Matt Liberatore?
And he's not major league ready.
Heck no, not for another couple of years.
He was a draft pick last year. So you're right.
Yeah.
He's a 2021 at best. And so probably not. So then is there any other partner with the Pirates that makes any sense at all? It sounds to me like, would the Cubs be interested, and do they have anything to offer? But that's an interdivision team. They're not going to trade with them.
No, I mean, of course the Cubs would be interested, but they don't have the prospect yield to give up. One, two, I don't think that of course they have traded in the past. I remember the Aramis Ramirez trade.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I don't remember the particulars of it, but I know the Cubs did quite well with that.
We're talking 20 years ago with Aramis. I mean, that was it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't think that makes sense. I'll tell you, maybe a more logical or more one that makes more sense would be St. Louis.
Again, in the same division, but I agree. St. Louis.
But they have the young pitching they could parlay into getting him.
No doubt. Ponce Leon pitches tomorrow for them. Did you see today where they're talking about they would trade Martinez? St. Louis?
I didn't.
Yeah, I was reading something from online, St. Louis out of there, saying that they would be willing to part with Carlos Martinez, and I think he's doing just a fantastic job as their closer now.
Yeah.
But hey,
something's going on there, right? I mean,
you feel like the manager just doesn't quite have it together there. And O'Neill, I love O'Neill, Tyler O'Neill. Why hasn't he been playing? Is my thing, because Bader can't hit a lick.
Well, Bader's your center fielder. You think that he's gonna, man center field and still get 20 stolen bases. He doesn't. Left field, you want to get Ozuna in as much as you can. He has been fragile, right? So there's an opportunity